Hi guys, my name is Himanshu. I'm a travel and food photographer, and today I'm going to be taking you through the process of how I created this picture and how you can too. So without wasting any time, let's jump right into it. So when you're taking such a picture, you have to keep a couple of steps in mind. The first step is planning, the second step is creating it, and the third step is editing it. In the planning portion, what I personally do is that I visualize the output first and I try to sketch it down and I try to draw it. When I'm doing that, I see that this is how I want my image to be. So in this case, I took the picture of a pineapple and I imagined that I want it over the diagonal, floating in the air and cut into the parts. So I drew it accordingly. Now, the most important thing when you're doing planning is that you need to understand that which part is going to be stationary in your picture and which part is going to be floating in your picture, because you will have to capture these two pictures separately. So in this case, the stationary part was the background of the pineapple, and the moving part and the floating part was the pineapple itself. So I took these two pictures, one with the levitating pineapple and one of the plain background. Now when the pictures are done, let's get into the editing tool, which is Photoshop in this case, and see how we can make these pictures look magical just the way they appear on Instagram and everywhere on the internet.
Okay, so now we are in Photoshop, and the first thing that I'll do is to select the spot healing brush tool, which can be seen as a band-aid marker in the left hand side tool panel, and I'll start healing the spots that I want to remove from my picture. So here in this picture I want to remove the visible ropes. So as you can see that I have started removing it from the top. I have zoomed in the picture and now I will be just brushing over the portion that I want to remove. So in this case you can see the green colored rope is right over there, and I will be removing it one by one from all the portions. I will be playing this into the time-lapse mode now so that you can quickly see how I remove this rope from the entire picture. So now that when we are done removing all the visible ropes from this picture, we can see a clearly defined pineapple in the levitating position, but this is still nowhere close to our actual output. So to do that, what we'll do is we'll get the quick selection tool from the tool panel. I'm selecting the quick selection tool, and then what I'll be doing is I'll select separate portions from this picture. I'll take them from this picture and I'll put them onto the actual background that we had separately captured. And using the quick selection tool can get a little tricky sometimes, so you need to be very patient in defining the boundary lines. So as you can see that I have selected this last portion of the pineapple. Now I'll be copying this and I'll be putting this onto our background, which is in the separate tab inside Photoshop only. I have copied it from the previous tab and now I'll be putting it over here. And now I'll go back to the main picture of the levitating pineapple, and then I'll be taking the second piece, which is right above it. Now the trick here is that once you come back to this page, you will be having to deselect the previous selection that you have already made. So to do that, what you have to do is that you have to right click on the previous selection, you have to deselect it, and then you have to select the new piece that you want to copy from this picture. Follow this process one by one for all the pieces until you have put all your levitated pieces on the background. Once you have done that, you have to select all and position them accordingly to match with the output that you had already visualized, just the way I am doing it. Now you will notice that all these pieces are mentioned as separate layer on Photoshop. So you can actually move and resize all these layers. You can actually change the angle at which the piece is visible, so you can modify it the way you want and the way you had visualized your output. So I'm making it the way I wanted it to look like, in the form of a diagonal, and that's when I'll get my result. So now you will see that all my pieces are on this page. I'll just select all the layers together so that I can move them together, and I can resize it accordingly to make it look as less artificial as possible. Now the tip here is that you need to capture the background and the pineapple in similar lighting conditions so that it does not look artificial when you are actually putting it across. So there you have it. You can adjust the lighting, adjust the colors, edit it the way you want it, take it back to the Lightroom, do whatever you want to do with this, And that's how you make a levitating photograph.
So that's how you create a levitation picture. Go ahead, make some pictures yourself and share them with me. I would love to watch them. Also, like this video, put down in the comments what was the part that you liked the most, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much and bye. Yes guys, so that was the surprise. I have created an IGTV video of how you can make levitation pictures on your phone without a DSLR, without Photoshop. Go ahead and check that out.